Zelensky is a terrorist. He is the leader of the terrorist Nazi regime in Kyiv. What happened in Starobelsk, what happened with the bus, where the peaceful people were going, is also memorable. The citizens of Azerbaijan were killed. And now, from Azerbaijan, and then Ukrainian drones fly into the territory of Europe. Zelensky is an illegitimate president. But the fact that he writes letters, he probably has no other choice.
If he decided to write a letter to our president, then at the beginning of the letter he should have written, "I cancel my decree prohibiting negotiations with you," and then further on in the text. But he said so much. You saw that he allowed to hold a parade in Moscow on the Red Square. People are already starting to talk there, but I still stand for the dialogue. And I'm not talking about Zelensky specifically. To hold a dialogue, to achieve a peace agreement, not an imitation of a dialogue, as Europe offers us. And the main thing that they discuss is who will hold the negotiations. You put a plan, your proposals.
They said that Russia should reduce its armed forces, give up this and that.
After all that they said, what will the representatives of Europe come with? With all the slogans that you said, which we have heard, then it is pointless. You see, Europe turned out to be out of politics. Europe has lost its influence in the world. They need to somehow adjust themselves somewhere to show that they still influence something. They have no proposals. They have gone mad with this Russophobia, with this whole policy, which they drove not only into their economy, their country. They drove the world economy with all these restrictions, attempts to contain the development of countries. They just have to shake it all off. Take your head in your hands. Let's talk seriously. About more serious things that bother everyone today. Where are we going? What's going on? But when this madness is over, it is very dangerous. It is very dangerous for the existence of civilization in general. Such a determination, in my opinion, comes. But they themselves drove themselves, like a bear in a corner. And they understand that everything is dull. It is necessary to start talking with Russia. It is necessary to build. But for this, they have to do the work on mistakes. Admit that it was a wrong course, that it is impossible to close Russia, erase it from the map.
The president is quite insistent. This is Zelensky's letter. These days they were poking. In a restored order. And what is the restored order? We are bureaucrats. We do everything in a restored order. What image do you have when you hear Rambo's First Blood? Stallone, naked torso. Does Zelensky resemble him at times? Doesn't remind, but he wants, but doesn't remind. To these manners, it would be worth learning from Zelensky. If you want to pass a letter, pass it. If you use a megaphone, don't call it a letter. They actually declare themselves and call themselves the side of the conflict. What are we talking about with them then, if they say it directly? We take this into account. Naturally, there are different points of view among the team members. Someone is sincerely trying to make a contribution to business regulation. Someone adheres to another position. But in general, of course, we see that President Trump would really sincerely like the end of this war. And we appreciate his sincerity and his political will. They literally retell, convey Putin, according to the results of last year. According to the results of last year, of course not completely, but still, a large part of the words of the president fall into the world's information streams.